Charlene Keel, and she is currently a stewardess for, I guess, an airline that we're not supposed to mention. She has put together a book based on her experiences called The Sky's the Limit. Would you welcome Charlene Keel? How are you?
Fine.
What are they called now? Stewardess, hostesses, cabin attendants, I hear? That's a new thing, isn't it?
Cabin attendants now, because they have guys. But I have to tell you something first.
Yeah.
You've been selected by the New York-based cabin attendants as the celebrity we most like to fly with.
I have.
Because this man knows how to behave himself in public. And it's so refreshing to meet a celebrity.
Really?
Yes, because not
Why,
all of them
have
do.
you had some bad news, people?
Oh, yes.
Really?
We have a...
No names, please.
No, oh, no, I really not.
Remember that program, John J. Anthony? No names, please.
There is a lady, a very funny lady on the screen, who refuses to speak to servants, and she considers us servants.
Really?
So she, has someone else give us her order.
Yeah. I get the impression that you think some people are not, or you're not too hot on stewardessing.
Well,
It's not,
there's...
the airlines make it look glamorous, don't they?
They try to.
Yeah.
And you fall for it before you go to training.
Uh-huh.
But there's really nothing sacred about the job. You sling hash at 30,000 feet. That's it. We know how to evacuate the plane or give oxygen or deliver babies or,
Did you ever have
revive heart
Did you ever have to
attack.
deliver a baby yet?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. I'd love to do that.
You would? Why?
I delivered 4 kittens once. That was really a trip.
Maybe you get lucky and get a pregnant cat some flight.
No, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you like the idea now that the girls have to serve so much food? The airlines didn't used to do that, but in the competition the last few years, it seems that the girls are doing nothing cross-country except serving drinks and food
That nobody
the
likes.
entire trip. That nobody really, I don't think, cares a thing about.
How could you eat it? I never eat it.
Yeah.
Never.
Why'd you become a stewardess? Glamorous, fly to exotic places?
Well, partly that, but it was sort of like joining the French Foreign Legion, because I was coming off of a very bad love. In fact, it was a disaster, a love affair.
Oh.
It was really bad. But, I was promised that glamour, excitement, fun, be with the real jet-set folks, and then you find out some of them don't speak to servants. But, it was like becoming a movie star, almost. And then you get up there, and it's not quite... well, I've never been a movie star, but I don't imagine that it's anything like what I do.
Is the pay pretty good for a stewardess?
Terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I bring home about $112.50 a week, $112.50.
Yeah, but don't
A lot
you?
of booze, right?
Yeah.
As much as I can carry.
Yeah, you girls, what happens to all those steaks that are uneaten and all those, do those somehow make their way out of the plane?
I would touch it with a 10-foot pole myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what happens to it before you get it. No, I wouldn't go near it.
Are you currently flying with an airline?
Yes, but
No names, please.
No, I am, but I don't think I will be much longer.
Why did you get disenchanted with it?
Well, I'm not really disenchanted.
Yeah.
I really like the job because I like people, and that's what it's all really
Right.
about. But, it's not what it's cracked up to be, and I try to show that in my book. We're not the image that they would have you believe.
Yeah.
We have a lot more fun.
Well, it used to be that the girls all had to be single, didn't they?
Yes.
And now I don't think there's that limitation. You can
No,
be married or...
you can be married, you can have children, and just about anything else you can do.
Is there a lot... Now, some of the books I've read, they intimate that there's a lot of hanky-panky that goes on between, say, the pilots and the stewardesses.
Don't believe it.
Really?
The first chapter in my book is called The Impotent Cockpit.
The impotent cockpit? Who are you flying with? Transvasectomy Airlines or what?
That's very close. They try. They do give it the old college try. But
They do?
They do.
But they're not the wild... the pilots can't
Not at
be horsing
all.
around when they're up there flying. They've a lot of machinery to fly. And...
Yeah, they're fine. They do that very well, fly the airplanes.
Right.
And that's about all they do.
How do you handle it?
Except once in a while, they...
You sound disappointed that they don't.
No, not really, because I did
Yeah.
a lot of research on that chapter, and it was a bust.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh.
Bad. But, getting back to pilots, they do that well, except they have been known to land at the wrong airport. That's happened several times.
Land at the wrong,
airport. That could be embarrassing.
How does that happen? Do you know? Have you ever done that? I've heard that there was a case down in Miami somewhere where they were supposed to land and they landed
landed
at
the wrong
Hollandale or something like that.
Landed Opelika.
Opelika Airport.
I guess they just miscalculate.
Yeah, that's some miscalculation.
I wasn't on one of those flights, but I have been on flights going into Dayton where they make the approach and then they have to radio the tower to get the cows off the runway and then go back again and go in.
Get the cows off the runway?
In Dayton.
What do the airlines think about your book? Have you heard from any of your superiors?
Yes. They don't really like it, but they don't really know what to say about it or what to do about it.
In other words, they can't dismiss you for...
They're trying.
Are they really?
I think so. They're after me.
Okay. How long have you been flying now?
4.5, almost 5 years.
Well, you've really about had it anyway, I mean, haven't you? I don't mean like had it as a... I mean, had all the flying you want.
No, I haven't had
Oh, you
all
haven't?
the
You
fun.
still want to fly?
You can never have too much. Well, I'd like to fly.
Yeah.
If that's up to them and up to, what happens now, because I'm writing more books.
You'll probably hear from them tomorrow, I would guess.
Exactly.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.